If you feel as though you are surrounded by the mud and mire of the world, struggling through negativity and darkness, there is a divine symbol that holds an urgent message of hope specifically for you. It is the lotus flower. This is not just a beautiful plant. It is a direct sign from Krishna about your own soul's untouchable and eternal purity. Its ability to rise from the dirtiest water to bloom, pristine and perfect, is a living metaphor for your own spiritual potential. Understanding its deep symbolism is the key to realizing that no matter what negativity surrounds you, it does not have the power to stain the essence of who you are. This is a message of profound resilience, a promise that your inner divinity is waterproof, mud-proof, and forever pure. Your journey out of the darkness and into the light is mirrored in the life of this sacred flower. The lotus begins its life in the most unhospitable of environments, the dark, murky, and muddy bottom of a pond. It is born in the absence of light, completely submerged in the thickest grime. This represents the state of the soul entangled in the material world. The mud is the accumulation of our past karmas, our attachments, our fears, and our worldly desires. It is the chaos, the struggle, and the suffering of everyday life that can make us feel stuck, dirty, and far from anything divine. Most plants would suffocate in such an environment, but the lotus has a different nature. Deep within its seed is an unshakable determination to reach the light. This initial stage of the lotus is a powerful symbol of our own starting point. We are all born into the mud of material consciousness, and it is from this place of struggle that our spiritual journey must begin. The scent of the pond, the feeling of thick, cold mud, the complete absence of sunlight, this is the reality from which the most beautiful spiritual symbol emerges. But how does this transformation from a seed in the mud to a glorious flower in the sun actually happen? The journey of the lotus stalk is the next crucial part of its message. The stem pushes its way, inch by inch, upward through the murky water. It navigates the darkness, bypassing obstacles, driven by an innate instinct for the light it cannot yet see. This journey represents the process of spiritual practice and purification. It is the chanting of mantras, the study of scriptures, the performance of selfless service, the daily effort to live a life of integrity and purpose. This is often the most difficult part of the path. You are no longer sitting in the mud, but you are not yet in the light. You are in the in-between, the murky water of spiritual transition. The path is not always clear, and the goal can seem distant. Feel the sensation of moving through that thick, obscuring water, the constant pressure and resistance against your progress. It requires faith and perseverance. The lotus stalk doesn't question the journey. It simply continues to grow upward, trusting that the light is there. This is the sign for you. Even when your progress feels slow and the world feels dark, you must keep striving upward because the surface is closer than you think. And what happens when the lotus finally breaks the surface is the moment of revelation. The bud emerges from the water and opens its petals to the sun for the first time. This is the moment of spiritual awakening or enlightenment. Despite having traveled through all that mud and dirty water, the petals of the lotus are perfectly clean. Not a single drop of water or speck of mud clings to them. This is due to a natural phenomenon known as the lotus effect. The petals have a waxy, microscopic texture that repels water and dirt. This is the most profound part of the lotus's message for you. It is a divine sign of your soul's true nature. The soul, or Atman, is eternally pure. Like the lotus petal, it can move through the mud of the material world, but it can never be permanently stained by it. The struggles, the mistakes, the pain you experience, these are like the mud and water. They are part of your journey, but they are not part of your essential identity. Your true self remains forever untouched, pure, and divine. The warm sunlight on the newly opened petals, the vibrant color against the dark water. This is the image of your own soul finally realizing its true, uncontaminated nature. The lotus is a central symbol in Hindu iconography for this very reason. You will see deities like Vishnu, Brahma, and Lakshmi often depicted sitting or standing upon a fully bloomed lotus. This signifies their divine status, their complete purity and transcendence over the material world. When Krishna is described, his eyes are often called lotus-eyed, his feet lotus feet, and his navel the lotus navel, from which the creator Brahma was born. This constant association reinforces the idea that divinity itself is characterized by this quality of untouchable purity and beauty. The lotus is therefore a constant, visual reminder of the goal of spiritual life. It is not about escaping the world, but about learning to live within it without being contaminated by it. It's about blooming right where you are, transforming the mud of your current circumstances into the foundation for your spiritual beauty. The lotus doesn't need a pristine environment to grow. It creates beauty out of the filth. This is its final, most empowering message. Do not wait for your life to be perfect before you begin your spiritual path. Do not think you need to clean up all your messes before you can approach the divine. The path is the process of cleaning. The journey through the mud is what allows the bloom to happen. Your current challenges, your struggles, the mud of your life right now is the very soil from which your spiritual awakening will grow. Embrace it. See it not as an obstacle, but as a necessary ingredient. The lotus reminds you that your potential for purity and divinity is not something you have to acquire. It is something you simply have to uncover. It is already within you, waiting to push its way to the surface and unfold in the light. This is the promise of the lotus, a direct sign from the divine about the beautiful, resilient, and eternally pure nature of your own soul. If you feel this message of hope resonating within you, if you are ready to begin your own journey out of the mud and into the light, then subscribe to this channel. We are here to guide you, step by step, toward your own magnificent bloom.